I've been in a lot of kitchens. I don't think I've ever been in one with the ceilings this high.
Yeah, when they designed the hotel, they didn't use any mechanical HVAC. They didn't use any mechanical ventilation at all.
Wow.
So it was just a chimney up on top, just an upside down funnel. The hot air would go up.
Yeah.
The little windows up there would kind of move the air
Move
around.
the hot air. Okay. So this was your
So this was one of the walk-in
refrigerators,
boxes.
walk-in, and then they had the ice up above.
They would put the ice there. It was in the same room, but that was just the launching. They would use the I-beam that's up there with block and tackle, pulley the thing up, 500-pound blocks, and then stick it in there. There's you can still see the hardware. I'll open it up in a second, but there's used to be ice pans, so one on each side.
Okay.
And then there's the 4 walk-ins here, and then there's 2 that face that way, and then there's 1 that faces the other, say the same constant temperature, no freezing.
Wow.
So pretty cool.
Yeah.
We don't have enough space, so
Right.
Bracebridge, we have to get a refrigerated trailer on the back dock.
Do you? You have enough freezer storage?
No.
No.
We don't have enough of anything.
Probably challenging working with an older facility.
Well, an older facility with modern expectations, absolutely.
And government regulations.
Yeah, and
What are those?
the ever-changing government. We do 3 kinds, the 2 flavors, and then sourdough every day because we have a great sourdough starter.
Okay.
And if you don't use the sourdough starter, you still must feed it and it must grow. So.
Was the sourdough starter, is it one of the original sourdough starters with
It's
the
not.
kitchen?
What happened was we inherited during Chef's Holidays, our other special event in January, Peter Reinhardt, who was a master baker in the San Francisco Bay Area, and at that point he was a baking instructor at the CCA, the California Culinary Academy.
Okay.
And he did a sourdough demonstration, so he left us a few cups of it.
Wow.
But it's an original San Francisco sour.
Nice.
He's had the yeast strains tested, and some of them were late 1800s. So
Wow.
pretty cool.
Very cool.
And this is a historic mixer. We have 3 of them. They're all 1930 or earlier.
And it's a
All 3 of
Hobart,
them.
and they're still
It's a
around.
Hobart, and it's working very, very well. I mean, made to last.
Yeah,
There's no
yeah.
doubt.
You
80
can almost
years.
build your kitchen around these things.
Yeah, parts break, and we've retrofitted a modern safety guard on it, and it was pretty challenging for Hobart and the technicians when they would come up and they would look at how they were going to install the safety guard, because this was an OSHA expectation.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
again, those modern expectations, and so we had to retrofit it. I mean, it's a $30,000 piece of equipment to replace,
Wow.
and this took about 4 months to do.
No kidding.
Yeah,
4 months.
because the techs would come up and they're like, I don't know how we're going to do it. So they would go down and they would talk with the expert technicians in Illinois at the home office headquarters, and then they would come back with another try. And so after a while, it was like one person really knew how to do it and was finally able to get it done.
So you're able to keep the machine instead of get rid of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
We used to have a Giants sticker here.
Nice.
Unfortunately,
Go
it's
Giants.
disappeared, but Giants have now won the World Series, so maybe we'll put another one up there.
There you go.
But some equipment that helps our volume easier. That's a big rolling pin, that dough sheeter. That
Okay.
thing with the wings up, put the wings down, and it's a rolling pin in the middle, conveys both sides, just running back and forth. And then another big mixer. We have an ice cream machine. It's the only area where music is allowed.
Yeah.
A little hip hop action.
There you go.
Some dancing in the streets. It's a pretty good staff. In the kitchen with the cleanup crew, 60.
60.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that includes management. I have 8 managers working for me, which includes culinary brigade and a steward and expediter that's on salary that works all the time. And then 15 cleanup crew, and then the rest are baking and pastry culinary workers. So